Hello everyone and welcome to my channel Wheel of Fortune Tarot. My name is Nia and in today's video we'll be asking the cards to show us what your deceased loved one wished they could have told you before passing over, but for whatever reason couldn't. So maybe you were in separation when it happened, or it happened very fast, or they were just not physically able to say their last goodbyes to you. So anything, okay? We'll be looking into that. But before we get started, just a little trigger warning. Please make sure you're able to receive the messages the cards have for you today. It can be very tough. So just be prepared for it, but I promise that the messages I have for you today are positive ones because they're meant to help you. Also, today's topic was suggested to me by a viewer, which I really appreciate. So if any of you guys have any questions that you would like to have answered regarding this topic of messages from deceased loved ones, then please let me know in the comments down below and I might pick your suggestion as well. All right, so if you're ready, then let's have a look at the different piles. Alright, so let's look at the 4 different crayons we have for you. Group number 1 is represented by this yellow one, bright yellow. Group number 2 is represented by this dark green crayon. Group number 3, we have this beautiful purple one. And for group number 4, we have this orange crayon. Alright, so as always, all you have to do is to just focus on the question, in this case on your deceased loved one. Take a deep breath, close your eyes, pause the video if you have to. And when you're ready, then just see which one of the 4 piles calls your attention the most and let your intuition decide. And then just have a look in the description box down below and you'll find the timestamps for each individual group. Alright, so I'll see you there. Hello everyone who chose the yellow crayon. Let's see what messages we have from your deceased loved one. They are represented by death. You are represented by the Ace of Pentacles. And what they wish they could have told you is Temperance in reverse. The Ace of Wands. And the 10 of Pentacles. Alright, so your deceased loved one being represented by death is very just a confirmation that they are really on the other side. They're nowhere in between. They have passed over, but it doesn't mean that they are gone forever and dead forever. No, they're still there for you and they're still helping you. They're just in another dimension now, okay? And communication, as you can see, is possible, all right? You being the Ace of Pentacles means that it could be for some of you that you inherited something from your loved one. It could be money, it could be a property, something physical, okay? Some of you have inherited something from your deceased loved ones and they want you to have it and they want you to cherish it. And if that's not the case, then this just means that your deceased loved one wants to help you prosper in your lifetime because you are someone who's very capable of living in abundance and having a lot of material success, okay? Now, what do they wish they could have told you? Temperance in reverse. They really would have loved to tell you that you need to focus on finding balance in your life. They were probably afraid that them passing over might leave you feeling, which is very understandable, out of balance, like you've lost your grip and you don't know what to do anymore. You might be struggling still mentally from them passing over. Maybe you're even struggling physically, or you're struggling in the material world with your job, with your day-to-day life. And they wanted to let you know that you need to focus on finding balance again, on healing yourself, on focusing on self-love. Don't let them passing over hold you down, okay? But they want you to understand how important it is that you feel balanced, that you feel whole, that you feel healthy. And this is a great Arcana card, so this is a very important message for you. They also want to let you know, don't live in excess, so don't overdo it, because some of you might have trouble when it comes to, well, finding balance again, but some of you are just overdoing it with a lot of things. Maybe you hustle too hard, or maybe you spend too much money, or you spend too much energy on one thing, and it will lead to you having a lack of energy in the part that you have been neglecting. And they want you to realize this. They want you to be more subtle, more grounded with everything, okay? And they were really worried about your health, your mental health, your physical health, and your day-to-day life. I hope this makes sense for you. The second message that they have for you, what they wish they could have told you, is the Ace of Wands. So again, they didn't want you, and they still don't want you to just lose your energy, lose your power, lose your inspiration in life. They want you to stay strong and keep on moving forward. It's very understandable that losing a loved one just is awful and leaves you feeling low and depressed, and you start to neglect yourself, and you can't, see where things should be going without this loved one by your side. But they want you to realize that you are so capable of achieving great things, and they want you to not stop dreaming. They want you to follow your dreams, okay? And to see all the amazing opportunities that are still waiting for you, okay? Them not being with you doesn't mean that your life won't be great. They wish they could have told you that you should realize that you have so much ahead of you still, and that it's worth putting in the effort, because you will achieve great things. Again, here with the 10 of Pentacles, which is their third message. Again, this means success. This means awesome opportunities, and you can really achieve anything you want here with the Ace of Pentacles. And they want you to realize this. They want you to be confident that you can create an amazing life for yourself. So this is not just about money, because they want you to know that you will be living in wealth, even for some of you, but that you will always have everything you need in order to live comfortably. So this is not just about that. It's also about family. They want you to focus on creating stability for you and your loved ones, and that you will have a great circle of close friends and family that you can share your happiness with. And they wish they could have told you that, but they're telling you now through this reading, okay? So also for some of you, this could mean, but this is a small group among you, that they wish they could have told you to continue the family tradition. If this makes sense for you, this is a message from them. Continue the family tradition, okay? Just what is it that your family represents and that your deceased loved one represented? They want you to carry on doing that. But this is not for all of you. But for all of you, it means that you will be living comfortably and happily, and they wish they could have told you that before passing over. All right? So just sum it up for you. They have left this planet, obviously, but they're still there for you in another dimension. They wish they could have told you how capable you are of materializing great things in your life and how successful you will be. So they want you to be confident, but they also want you to really, really focus on your self-healing, on your balance, okay? Both in the physical world and within yourselves, okay? Focus on practicing self-love and on being more grounded. Don't lose your inspiration and your energy, because you have so many great things still ahead of you that you will achieve. And they also wish you realized how happy and fulfilled your life will be when it comes to your job, your career, and especially your family life. They want you to be confident and proud and full of energy and loving yourselves. Okay, this is what they wish they could have told you. All right, so thank you for letting me do this reading for you. I hope it resonated. I hope you liked it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, and or subscribe to my channel. It will help me out a lot. Thank you to those who do support me on here. Take good care, and I hope I'll see you again real soon. Bye. Hello everyone who chose the green crayon. Let's see what messages we have for you today. Your deceased loved one is represented by the Six of Cups in reverse. You are represented by the Page of Swords in reverse. What they wish they could have told you is the Two of Wands, the Nine of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so first of all, your deceased loved one being the Six of Cups in reverse means they are still very much attached to you. They might have passed over, but emotionally they're still very much with you. Okay, their heart is still with you. Your connection was very significant to them, and that's why they haven't moved on from you. They're still there, and it feels like there is some unfinished business, something that they wish they could have closure about. I hope this resonates, okay? So in any case, they're still there for you. They still love you, and they have a lot of regrets when it comes to your past shared life together. They have a lot of regrets, or they wish they didn't have to go, because they love you a lot, okay? They love you very, very much. You being the Page of Swords in reverse. Now, this could mean for some of you, not for all of you, but for some of you, that you might have had an argument with this person before they died, and that you never managed to get closure or to sort it out. All right. So if that's the case, then their first message is to you right now that they forgive you. All right. I hope this resonates. But this is not for all of you. Just for some of you, you might have had an argument and they forgive you. For all of you, this means though that you are probably quite eager to communicate with your deceased loved one that you really wish you could have had that last talk, that last goodbyes with them, and that you're still trying, to communicate and to get answers, and that you're feeling quite frustrated about it maybe, but that's why you're hearing this reading right now, so I hope it will help you. Okay, but now, what do they wish they could have told you? With the Two of Wands, this is a clear message to remind you that they will be looking out for you from beyond. Okay, this means that you might be in separation now, physically in separation, but they will still be watching you. They wish they could have told you that right now they're still watching you, and they're very curious about what you're up to in this lifetime. Okay, they wish they could have told you that this separation doesn't mean that they are not still pretty much involved in your life as well. They want to see you do well. They want to see you achieve great things, right? And really, in combination with the Six of Cups in reverse, they're really just still so attached to you. Okay, they don't let you go, and they still want you to know that there is this connection. Okay, then the second message is the Nine of Wands, which I think they wish they could have told you that they were very afraid, or there was a lot of sorrow on their mind, okay, regarding you. And again, this could be a message for those of you who might have had an argument with their deceased loved ones before they passed over. So they have a lot of regret, and they wish they could have told you that. They were very worried that you didn't love them anymore, or just thinking a lot of negative thoughts about your connection, and they wish they could have sorted everything out before passing over. If you're not one of those who had an argument, then this just really means that your person wishes they could have told you how troubled they were before passing over, that they were really, really sad and in a lot of grief. Again, in combination with what they're represented by, which is the Six of Cups in reverse, they might have seen it coming, that they were about to pass over, and it made them very, very sad because they love you so much, and they just really wish they could have told you that. Now, the third message is the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. And now I think what this means is that they would have loved to let you know that you need to focus your energy better. It looks like you are a bit of a very impatient person sometimes. Like, you tend to make rush decisions, okay? And they want you to not do that. With regards to your future, they want you to learn to be more patient and to focus all of your energy and your thoughts on one thing, okay? On one thing that's worth working on, and then you will have long-term success. So focus your energy on one thing, and that will lead to success, because if you don't, then you'll end up feeling very frustrated. Also, for some of you, this could mean that they want you to be more grounded. They want you, maybe you're someone who is a lot like all in their head, like you have a lot of amazing ideas and you come up with new things all the time, but it makes you feel frustrated sometimes because you don't get to where you want to be, and they want you to be successful, and they wish they could have reminded you of how you are very capable of being successful and able to have long-term success, but they want you to focus your energy on one thing, okay? So maybe this is about a job, focus on that job, or going to school, whatever resonates with you, because that's something you are aware of, all right? So they wish they could have reminded you of that. I'll sum it up real quick. They still love you so much, and they're so attached to you still, and you're just soulmates, and they won't leave your side, okay? You might have had an argument with them. In this case, they will forgive you. Again, they want to remind you, and they wish they could have told you that they're still watching over you, that they still want to know what you're up to, and really that they see your every move, okay? And that you can communicate with them. They will hear you. They're watching you. They also wish they could have told you how sad they were about a certain situation, either them moving on to the new dimension, leaving their life, that caused them a lot of sadness and leaving you behind, or that they were very regretful about an argument you had. And last but not least, they want you to know that you should focus your attention and your energy on one thing in order to have long-term success in your life. All right, so yeah, that's all I have for you today. I really hope it helped. I really hope it resonated. If it did, then please let me know in the comments down below. Give me a like and or subscribe. It will help me out a lot. Thank you so much to those who do support me on here. Take good care, and I hope I'll see you again real soon. Bye. Hello everyone who chose the purple crayon. Let's see what messages you have. Your deceased loved one is represented by the 3 of Wands in reverse. You are represented by the 6 of Pentacles. The first message is the King of Cups. The second message, the 4 of Cups in reverse. And the third message is the 6 of Wands. Okay, so your person with the 3 of Wands in reverse, they did not foresee this situation, okay, before passing over. They were not prepared for the situation, so they are really frustrated that they didn't get a chance to tell you these things. So they're very eager to let you know what they wish they could have told you before passing over. Maybe what led to them dying was something that no one saw coming, okay? And that's why they couldn't tell you, or you were in separation. But yeah, they really want to give you these messages. You, being represented by the 6 of Pentacles, are very invested in this connection still. Some of you might be feeling quite dependent on your deceased loved one. And you're really, it feels like you're wanting these messages a lot, and you deserve them, but you really need them. I feel like you already know this. You really need to hear something from them. And yeah, the cards will deliver. So the first message, the first thing your deceased loved one wishes they could have told you is the King of Cups. And that's a very beautiful message for you here. It means that they loved you so much, and they still love you so much. They're a person with a very big heart, someone who's perfectly in tune with their emotions. So they are a great person to turn to when you're sad, when you're feeling low, you know, for comfort and for words of wisdom and just love. So they wish they could have told you that they will still continue to be there for you. For some of you, this deceased loved one could have been a fatherly figure, maybe your actual father or a grandfather, just a very, very loving male in your life. Someone who is very protective over you, who wants to guide you. But it's not a gender-specific reading. This is just for some of you. For all of you, this means this is the person who provides a lot of love and care for you still, and they wish they could have reassured you that you don't need to feel abandoned, because some of you might be feeling quite abandoned, understandably. Don't feel abandoned. They still have so many emotions, positive emotions for you. They want you to know that if something is wrong, if you need comfort, you can still turn to them now. They will hear you, okay? And they will try to give you signs. Just try and feel the love they still are sending you from beyond. The second message is the Four of Cups in reverse. So they were really afraid before passing over that you would shut down emotionally, that their absence in your life causes you to shut down. I mean, it's understandable that if you lose a loved one, that you just you feel so low, and then you want to protect yourself, so you just build up all these walls around you. But they don't want you to do that. They want you to try and open up your heart again, because they want to give you love. I don't know if you can see it, but there is this hand offering a cup to this person, and they want to offer you their cup. They want to offer you their blessings, their good vibrations, their support. And so they want you to open up to it, open up to receiving signs. Actually, also, this could very well be that they're very frustrated because they're trying to communicate with you, but it's obviously very hard because you're in different dimensions. But through love, you can communicate, and they want you to open up and to see the signs. Also, in general, they want you to try and not be too overly protective over yourselves, to still be available for other people to give you love, okay? Don't let this emotional trauma and this sadness get the better of you, is what they wish they could have told you. Now, the Six of Wands is another very beautiful message. They wish they could have told you how proud they were of you, how they think you're just this amazing person, and they wish you could see that in yourself, because it seems like some of you don't think too highly of yourselves, but you should. You are someone who is who can be very successful in their lives, okay? You have everything it takes to achieve great things, and you should be so confident and so proud of yourselves for how far you've got in your life. And they wish they could have told you that, you know, they are so proud of you, and that you should realize this about yourselves as well, okay? So you, if you're struggling right now financially or with something in the physical, this is also a reminder from your person that it will change. You will receive public recognition in the future, and they wish they could have reassured you about that. So whatever it is that you feel like you're not receiving enough of, where you're just giving and giving and you're getting nothing back, it will change. You will be successful, okay? You'll be feeling a lot better about your current situation, and I want to reassure you. But in order to get there, you really have to open up to all the love from your deceased loved one, from everyone around you, and from yourselves as well. Just love yourselves. Practice self-love, okay? So sum it up for you. Your person is really frustrated. They can't communicate with you, and that they couldn't say their last goodbyes. But they're telling you that they are so full of love for you, and that they always have been and always will be there for you, to be your guide, to be the source of love that you need in your life. They want you to not shut down emotionally, and to open up your heart to receiving signs and love, both from your person as well as from the outside world. And they want to reassure you that you'll be doing very, very well in your life, and that they're so proud of you, and that you should be proud of yourselves as well. Okay, so yeah, that's all I have for you today. I hope you liked this reading. I hope it resonated. If it did, please let me know in the comments down below. Give me a thumbs up and or subscribe to my channel. It will help me out so much. Thank you so much to those who do support me in here. Take good care, and I hope I'll see you again real soon. Bye. Hello everyone who chose the orange crayon. Let's see what messages we have for you. Your deceased loved one is represented by the Lovers. You are represented by the Hermit. What they wish they could have told you is the Tower in reverse. The Page of Wands in reverse. And the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Alright, so there's a lot of very, very warm and loving energy surrounding your person. They are so full of love for you still. They were during their lifetime and they're still now. They're sending you all their love still, okay? And you two are represented by two major arcana cards, so this shows that your connection, your relationship is definitely a karmic one, a very, very important one, okay? This is soulmate energy, and some people think soulmate is only for lovers. That is not correct. Soulmate is just any soul that you have a very strong bond with, that you keep meeting in all of your lifetimes, and that you grow with together, okay? And you help each other out, and that's the sort of connection you have with your deceased loved one. You are the Hermit. That means you are a very, very wise person. Spiritually, you're very mature, but you're probably very lonely sometimes because of that, very isolated, very retrieved within yourself. You can't deal with people a lot for some of you because you're just too different, because you feel like you are so different. You're so mature and so wise that you have a hard time connecting to other people. But yeah, you have a lot of spiritual power, so don't underestimate that. You are very capable of communicating with your deceased loved one if you wish to do so, okay? There's a very, very loving and spiritual bond between the two of you. Now, their first message, what they wish they could have told you, is with the Tower in reverse, that they did not want whatever led to their death to happen. They tried everything within their power to prevent it, it feels like. For some of you, it might have been an accident that led to them passing over, and in that case, it means they were just really not ready for it, and they did not want to leave at all. And it happened so fast that, yeah, they couldn't say goodbye to you, obviously. And it shocked them. It really shocked them. And it left you feeling shocked as well, probably. So they want you to know they did not want this to happen. This is a message for all of you. They did not want to move over because they love you so much. So it doesn't matter if it was an accident or whatever led to them passing over. They did not want to leave because there is such a strong bond between the two of you. And also, they did not want this to make you feel like the rug was pulled out from underneath you, because like most of you will have felt so shocked and devastated by them dying, and they wish you didn't have to feel that way, because they only want the best for you because they love you so much. Okay, so they wish they could have stayed, and they wish they could have prevented or the shock and drama and sadness and grief. But they're trying to fix this by sending you a lot of love. Also, what they wish they could have told you with the Page of Wands in reverse is that they are very frustrated that they can't be with you anymore. Again, they didn't want to leave, and now they are forced to, well, they can't be by your side anymore physically, and it really gets to them. For some of you, this could also mean that they knew that you were going to feel very frustrated that you are in separation. So they want you to understand that spiritually, you can still communicate. You cannot do so in the physical world, but if you redirect your energies, you can still have this wonderful connection on a spiritual and emotional level. So they wish they could have told you that before passing, that you're still able to have this bond and that you can still communicate, but just not in the physical world, not on a physical level, but spiritually. So you can send them messages by just thinking of them or talking to them out loud, and they will hear you because they're still with you all the time, and they will try and send you signs. You just have to open up to them, but it looks like you don't have any trouble doing that because you are so advanced spiritually. Okay. So yeah, they want you to communicate now that they are in a different dimension. A third message with the Four of Pentacles in reverse is that they didn't just not want to leave, they also just really didn't want to let you go. Okay, look at this person. It's in a reverse, so they have a very tight grip on this pentacle, and that's how they feel about you. They won't let you go, and they wish they could have told you that they really did not want to lose your connection, your physical connection. You have a spiritual connection now, but they did not want to lose you. Because it very much feels, you might be feeling like you lost them, but they feel just the same, like they lost something so precious to them. And they wish they could have told you that, how precious you are to them, how much you mean to them, how much they cherish you. Okay, so they want you to understand that now you are the most precious thing to them still, and they love you so much still. They will never let you go, and they're feeling very protective over you still. So they're not just sending love, they're also protecting you from beyond. Okay? So yeah, to summarize it for you, they have always loved you so much, and they continue to do so, and they'll forever love you because you have a karmic bond. They didn't want to go. They wanted to stay, and they didn't want this to shock you and to leave you feeling devastated. They're very frustrated that you're separated, but they want you to realize that you can still communicate on an emotional, spiritual level, and they really want you to know how important you were to them and still are, and how precious you are to them, and that they will still look out for you and protect you. Okay, so that's all I have for you today. I hope it resonated. I hope you liked it. If you did, please let me know in the comments down below. Give me a thumbs up and also subscribe. It will help me out so much. And thank you so much to those who do support me on here. Take good care, and I hope I'll see you again real soon. Bye.